How's it going, boys and girls? We are back in the Premier Madden League, and this is week 5 going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are 4-0 coming into this game. We are 3-1 with the Tennessee Titans, and this is the first true road test I feel like we're going to get. We're on the road at MetLife last week, and, played in a kind of a blizzard, hurricane type thing. Not blizzard, no snow. But, a lot of wind, a lot of rain, tough game, but we pulled it out. But this is our first divisional test on the road, and this game is huge. It's only week 5, so you may not think it's that big of a deal, but getting off to hot starts and being able to win these divisional games, especially in this tough AFC, it's going to be essential to making the playoffs, and something that we probably look back to as we have an early 3rd and 12. And Tannehill's waiting. Josh Reynolds gets open. He's got the first down and more, and that will take us into Jacksonville territory. But yeah, like I was saying, you may see some differences on the team. Julio Jones has officially been traded to the Seattle Seahawks for Trey Flowers, Will Dissly, and a second-round pick. So Julio is no longer a Titan, and as quick as he became a Titan, just as quick as he was gone, as the 32-year-old was not in the plans for the Tennessee franchise, as that was a dangerous pass on the first play of the game by Trevor Lawrence, as he throws another dangerous pass, and he is now 0 for 2, and we have him on a 3rd and 10. Lawrence is scrambling. He's throwing it up, and that's Jackrabbit Jenkins, and he has the pick. There's a flag on the play. Janoris Jackrabbit Jenkins is inside the 35, and that's a huge play. If it stands, a legal forward pass will be declined, and this Tennessee team has great field position for their second drive of the game. Let's look if they can score more than a field goal this time, as Tannehill's going to have to throw it away. In 3rd and 5 we go. Tannehill's sitting back in the pocket. He's going deep to Bateson, and Bateson catches a touchdown. And just as Julio was going to be missed, his replacement, Cameron Bateson, 94 speed wide receiver, comes in the clutch with his first touchdown of the season. And we're going to have to be creative with how we start passing the ball without Julio. A.J. Brown's going to have to step up as a wide receiver 1. Josh Reynolds has already made a couple big catches as a wide receiver 2. And Cameron Bateson as a wide receiver 3 there, scoring the touchdown on 3rd and 5, giving us a 10-0 start, as Jacksonville right now is slowly driving down this field. As a post route by Marvin Jones, and Trevor Lawrence is back. He's looking for James Robinson, and that is broken up. It was a dangerous pass, could have been picked again, as he will go 5 wide, and that is Laviska Shenault up the seam for a touchdown, and a great response by the Jacksonville Jaguars. But yeah, like I said, we traded away Julio. He had a little more age than we were hoping for, and even though the abilities are nice, we're looking to kind of gain some youth as this 5-year CFM is going on, as we have to punt the ball away after a 3-and-out following the touchdown drive by Trevor Lawrence. So our defense kind of needs to bail us out, as Rashaan Evans is hitting the hole and hitting it hard, as James Robinson gets nowhere. And Lawrence is scrambling out to the right again. He's just going to throw this away. But yeah, in this, like I was saying earlier, this game is huge to win. We really need to focus as we get a stop on 3rd down. But with the Colts being undefeated, the Jaguars being undefeated, the Texans are even 2-2 right now. We can't really afford to drop a game right now, so we're really looking to steal one from Jacksonville at home, as that is a great pass to the newly acquired Will Dissly, And Tannehill is looking pretty solid so far in this first, as that is going to be the Kari Blasingame. And Ryan Tannehill is still throwing the ball, as that is a dangerous pass to Chester Rogers. And we have a 3rd and 5 coming up. Where are we going to go with it? And that looks like Jeremy McNichols out on that scissor route. And we have a 1st and goal as Tannehill fakes it to Reynolds, gives it to Brown, and he's tackled for a loss. 2nd and goal. Tannehill in a tight set, looking for it. He threw it a little late to Bateson, a little outside, and that was a dangerous pass. And we'll see if Tannehill can get the corner. Oh, he's right out the 1. 4th down. Who you giving the ball to? It's Derrick Henry. Weight room, little man. Let's go. Derrick Henry rocking the baby, going into the end zone. Take us up 10. And, you know, sometimes you just got to trust that you've got the better player on the field. With the Jacksonville Jaguars, they have a young team. They have a lot of picks. The future is bright in Jacksonville, even if the weather currently isn't. But, you know, sometimes you have to realize that Derrick Henry's on your team, and you have to take a risk or two. And, you know, there it worked out. 4th and goal on the goal line. You know, on the 1 yard line even, and you know, Derrick Henry gets met outside of it and just falls forward, and you know, that's just the trust that we have in him. As we force Jacksonville to punt, and we will be getting the ball back. Derrick Henry falling forward some more. King Henry definitely getting his fair share of touches, as that is a flag on the play, and that will be holding against Jeremy McNichols, the other running back, as that is Chester Rogers on the jet sweep, and that will not go anywhere. 3rd and 13. Tannehill only facing a 3-man rush, got plenty of time, and that is Reynolds. Oh my, Tannehill had all day to throw, and Josh Reynolds, you know, really kind of exploding in this wide receiver 2 role that he has just inherited, as Derrick Henry is joining in the passing game as well, running over defenders, getting us into the red zone, getting the ball again, and Derrick Henry is saying, "Feed me" right now. Josh Allen getting injured for the Jacksonville Jaguars will not be able to return, and that's going to be a big one, as another truck over Jacksonville's secondary member. And back to 3rd and 5. That's Bateson, and he's becoming quite a little handy tool, as Derrick Henry is going to stroll into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the day, I believe. Maybe 3rd. I believe it was only 2nd, because Bateson had his 1st. As Jacksonville is looking to score before the half, 49 seconds left. And Trevor Lawrence is looking, throwing across body to Jamal Agnew. Jamal Agnew gets hit hard, but he holds on to the ball, and Lawrence has them up to the line again. 22 seconds left, clock is ticking, and he's going 5 wide. He's taking Robinson on the angle route. 16 seconds, got to spike the ball. He gets the spike off, and field goal kicker will come out, put 3 on the board. So decent drive by Jacksonville before half. They get ball after half, so to make it a 2-possession game. So that was really good clock management on their part, as that ball will be incomplete. Just a little too high for the intended receiver, could not hold on, as Marvin Jones will have the 3rd down conversion. Ooh, and that was a dangerous pass by Trevor Lawrence. So 24-10, we feel somewhat comfortable. We'd like a stop on this drive, as that is Jacob Hollister on the corner route. 2-possession game, but, you know, we've played these Jaguars in previous seasons. He's a pretty good user, so you know you can never really bet him out, and we know he loves to pass the ball as well, so he's always explosive enough to put points on the board if he wants to. As a pass up the seam to Jacob Hollister, and the seams are looking good for Jacksonville right now. As Ryan Tannehill's going to throw the ball, and there's a jump ball to Ferkser, who comes down with it. And he's saying, well, Dissily, you are not taking over my spot just yet, as he makes a spectacular catch. Tannehill goes deep again, and that was so close to being intercepted. A little dangerous pass, and to start the second half, it looks like the Titans have gone away from the run game, and as I say that, Ryan Tannehill throws a pick, and those are the picks that we cannot afford to throw. And just like that, after being comfortable with a 2-possession touchdown lead at half, we have now given the ball back to this Jacksonville offense, only up 7. And, there's plenty of time left in this game, so we're a little worried right now, trying to, make sure we just get stops when we can. 3rd down and 2. James Robinson gets tackled. 4th and 2. Big play. It looks like he has the underneath. He's going across the to the crosser, and Marvin Jones for first down, and that's a huge first down as DJ Chark goes on the out route. And just like that, Jacksonville is in the red zone. DJ Chark getting lit up inside the 5. 2nd and 2. James Robinson can't go anywhere. 3rd and 3. Big play from the defense. If they can make a stand, Trevor Lawrence is rolling out, and he's going to throw it away. The Tennessee Titans make a great stand, force a field goal from Jacksonville, and we'll get the ball back. As a dangerous pass by Ryan Tannehill, almost throwing a pick. And we've really gone away from the run game, as another dangerous pass somehow does not get intercepted, and that's Chester Rogers. And we are still not going to the run. And to be honest, guys, I think I was just kind of I was a little tired of Derrick Henry kind of getting stopped up a little bit. It didn't seem like he was, doing too great against this Jacksonville run defense, and I definitely got away from it more than I should have, and that's my fault. I definitely need to get my best player on the field his touches, as we had to punt the ball away, and Jacksonville gets the ball right back, as is going to be a 3rd and 4. We got about 9 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter, and Jacob Hollister with a nice little stick and go route. As right now we're just hoping that we have clock on. We have time on the clock if Jacksonville scores here. We've not really been able to stop their offense in the second half. And so we're playing this bend, don't break style. As James Robinson gets out, and he gets a modest 11 yards. His best run of the game. So far, we've been able to contain him, as that will be incomplete. I do not believe his feet got down. So we have a 2nd and 10. There's an out route to Jacob Hollister, and Hollister is just destroying our secondary right now. We need to make sure that we have eyes on him, as that is Carlos Hyde, the backup running back, running for getting his first touch of the game for 5 yards. As that's going to be DJ Chark inside the 2. And now it gets a little sticky as James Robinson is tackled short of the goal line. 1 yard to go. James Robinson, and he's stopped again. 3rd and goal. Big play. And they give it back to him. James Robinson stopped again. 2-yard line. 4th down and goal for the game. They go RPO, and there's Marvin Jones Jr. on the slant for a touchdown. And now Tennessee, after not scoring in the entire second half, need to drive down the field with 2:35 to go. And we finally give the ball to Derrick Henry. And we like that run so much, we're going to do it again before the 2-minute warning. Derrick Henry running over people. This is do or die for the Tennessee Titans, as Tannehill doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Throwing across the field to Bateson. Bateson comes back to it, and he will take him inside the 30-yard line. Risky throw, but it works out as Derrick Henry gets more touches, and honestly, with a minute to go, 3 timeouts, if he doesn't touch the ball almost every play, we're probably doing it wrong, as that will indeed earn Derrick Henry his X factor, which is freight train. 2nd and 8, give the ball to Jeremy McNichols. 30 seconds left. 3rd and 5. Derrick Henry with the ball. He's tackled short as a 4th and 1. 4th and 1. We're going for it. Derrick Henry's lit up. Can we get a yard with the best running back in the game? We are going to get it. And Derrick Henry has the first down. 1st and goal, 21 seconds left. Stretch to the right, and Derrick Henry is in for the score as we go up by 4 with only 16 seconds left. And that may have been clutch. The decision to go for it on 4th and 1 with Derrick Henry, the best back in the league, with his X factor on. You know, you just can't kick that field goal in my mind. You know, you gotta trust your guys, like I was saying, like that touchdown scored in early. But yeah, anyway, that'll do it for us. 15 for 25 for Ryan Tannehill. Didn't have his best game. Derrick Henry, 1981, 3 touchdowns. The new receiving core is going to be interesting, but yeah, we'll have to see how they do in the upcoming weeks. But until then, I'll see you all later and have a good one. Peace, boys.